Hi guys, it's Nartex Bleach 112 again, and this is another rant. I know that I'm doing too many of these, but I'm sorry, but this girl on Facebook is so hilarious. Alright, if you're gonna comment on this and say, oh, why didn't you blip her name out and everything, like cover up her name and her project, it's because it's just so funny, I just don't give a shit. But anyways, okay. This dude got scammed on Facebook because a dude said he can clone for him, and the dude was a scammer, couldn't clone at all. Like my previous video about cloners. But the dude goes, I got scammed and everything, and the admin asked for proof. Showed proof and everything. And then this girl comments and says, oh, cloning is illegal and stuff like this. I get in it and I say some stuff, but listen, she says this. I told her, it's not illegal and stuff like that to clone Pokemon and stuff. I said, yeah, it's illegal to sell Pokemon and it's illegal to, do other stuff. But I told her, you know what illegal means? It means, against the law. And I don't remember any law anywhere, like in any part of the world that says, if you clone Pokemon, you'll go to jail. I don't remember that law. But anyway, she says, I only make my point that you don't must. See, look how bad her grammar is. She said, you don't must. What the fuck? Anyway, she goes, gonna cry if you lose your Pokemon because you wanted to do something illegal. Okay, I guess she thought that I said I can clone or whatever, or I want to get someone to clone my Pokemon, which I didn't. I would never let someone have my Pokemon unless I'm doing my giveaways, which I do for y'all guys. It's just so hilarious. But I said one more thing. This is what she said. She goes, I don't give a shit about that because I told her I'm making this YouTube video and I said it's going to be about you. And she said, I've been playing Pokemon already since I was around 6 or 7. So I played it, don't you mean I played it around for at least 13 years. And in every form that I read in Dutch and in English called a Pokemon illegal, she means called Pokemon illegally when it cloned or made by codes like Action. Okay, if this was true, before I made this video, I was on the internet since this was like an hour or two ago when I did it ever since this last comment from her till now, since I started making the video about this. There's not one form on anything that says it's against the law to clone Pokemon. And if that was true with action replays, then action replays wouldn't be sold in like Walmart, Target, GameStop, Game Plus, EV Games, any game store or like a store that sells video game stuff. If that was, they wouldn't sell it because then if they did, they would be going to jail for it. And Daytel would not be a company if it was against the law. But do you think that if it was illegal, do you think that a lot of people be going to jail over this stuff? I think that she's just I'm sorry to say, but she's just some dumb bitch that thinks that she knows every fucking thing. I've been playing Pokemon since I was 5. I'm 20 now. About to turn 21, and I've been playing it about like 15, almost 16 years now. And I know a lot of stuff about Pokemon. So I think that she's saying this stuff. I think that she needs to either, learn stuff, about the law first, or she needs to stop playing Pokemon, period, because this is just too much. I know people that, buy action replays and stuff like that. You shouldn't buy it, but, I gotta admit, I have one. I don't use it for Pokemon games. I use it for, after I beat a game. Like, before, when I had Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum, I could never find anybody to help me to complete the Pokedex. I wanted to see what happened because I'd never actually done that before, and only Pokemon game I ever completed the Dex was in Pokemon Red and Pokemon Yellow. That was pretty much it. But I had to use a code called Complete Pokedex Code, which I know people, you might get mad and everything, but, I just did that back then. I still have the action replay called the action replay DSI. I still have it, but I don't use it no more because I just seem like it's pointless because, you know, my Pokedex got complete in my white too because of my friends helping me. And I think it's just hilarious that she thinks that there is some kind of law somewhere that says that it's it's against the law to sell. I know it's against a lot of sell Pokemon, but it seems a lot of clone Pokemon. Everybody, pretty much half the Pokemon you see that are shiny, that are colorless born, are clones, unless someone just freshly hatched it and actually shows proof of them freshly hatching the Pokemon. You know, it has their O-team and everything, and it hasn't been cloned. But here's the point: it's hard to trade with anybody nowadays because you never know who a cloner is or who they can get a clone for them. And as soon as they do that, that Pokemon becomes pointless. Just like, okay, I just now recently got a 5e shiny Honedge. When I first started realizing that people can get shiny Pokemon in X and Y, I knew it wasn't impossible. I just knew it wasn't possible right now. I thought it wasn't. But I got one. It was 4IV, and then I got 5e one. And then I have a whole bunch of Edge-Slashes right now that I don't know what the hell to do with. But Pokemon become rare after so long. So Honedge, on many of Facebook groups I'm in, finally came popular again. And my friend had a Honedge 5e shiny, and he gave it to me for one of my event Pokemon. So it's just, you know, you never know what happened, but people are cloning Pokemon. If you got nothing better to do, if you want to clone, you know, if you are a cloner and you want to clone just in case someone scams you, that's okay. And if you want to clone a Pokemon for a friend, that's fine. Or if you want to clone and give them out to everybody, that's fine. If you're going to clone just for your selfish and greedy reasons, just to keep the Pokemon and you scam somebody, then you shouldn't be doing it. You know, because if you think about it, if you clone a Pokemon and you trade somebody for a Pokemon that they can't clone, and the person even says they can't clone, then that's just pretty much stealing from that person. That's Pokemon they took so hard to get, and you take it from them for a clone. Like I said in the previous video, people are stupid nowadays, always wanting to say, hey, they're trading Pokemon, but, oh, let me clone it first. Give me about 15-20 minutes. And then when they finally answer back, it's about 2-3 hours later the next day. But anyways, the point of this video is, this girl is just crazy. If you think that she is crazy, or you think this video is hilarious in any way, just put in the comments. If you're going to whine and complain saying this is wrong with me, go ahead and do it. In my opinion, this is hilarious. And 3 or 4 of my friends I've showed this to said it's hilarious. So put in the comments, see what you guys say. Naruto X Bleach 112 signing out.